Hey guys, we'll be talking about eFootball today. It seems like there's some couple of good news or maybe bad news about the new game that Konami, especially Konami, have quoted that they've actually changed something. We'll look into the changes. As you already know, they've literally just finished off PES in general, and I mean after the teaser that we got last year, it seemed like a good ray of good hope. I think when you want to compete against FIFA, especially, but it does seem like after they dropped the trailer, it does seem like, well, let's just say massively disappointing. Um, as you can see, the faces, Messi's face in that teaser, when you actually compare it to the trailer that they actually put out, it's just embarrassing, I think, um, to say the least. And there have been like a couple of maybe negative or positive reactions to the same. Um, People from or fans from PES Mobile seem to be more happy than the ones who were on consoles. Um, but I guess we have to hope now that something good comes out of it. To Konami's point, I think they did do a Q&A, which we'll be talking about. So I think one of the questions, a few of the questions that they actually answered, is eFootball just a mobile game for consoles? They responded by saying it is developed first for consoles, but it is a platform for everyone to enjoy. The game will take full advantage of the hardware capabilities of each supported device. So I think a lot of people had concerns on next-gen graphics being degraded or downgraded actually against mobile users. They've answered that as well. Will next-gen graphics be downgraded to play against mobile users? They responded saying they will make adjustments to the mobile version, but the next-gen graphics would not be downgraded. Like for me, I think it's hard to believe that initially, because if you're porting a game between two, like between mobile and consoles, it would be difficult to actually maintain that high level of graphics. The other thing that they answered was, can you turn off or filter cross-platform matchmaking? I think a lot of us don't want to match against mobile users. They did say that there would be filters, so I think that's positive. I think a lot of people have to take that as a positive. Initially, there was a lot of backlash from the community for the same. I think at least PES fans should now think that there's a filter that they can use now to only play against console users. The other thing that they've answered is regarding the timeline. Actually, they have said that early autumn would be the launch date, which I think comes around September. And my guess would be around between 5th to 10th September. I think that is when the release would be. Um, I think it looks like it would be a demo, and they've said that as well in a way. They have agreed in a way, saying that in many ways, yes, we want people to get hands-on with eFootball. We will launch with a limited number of teams, and I think that's just a demo, 7 to 8 teams, or maybe 10 teams, something like that. They're partner clubs, basically. Um, the other the other bits I think they answered was that, is it actually free to play at launch? We all know that it is. They're saying that there would be no microtransactions, so everything would be free to play. They will be adding more content going down the line. I think this is the big point here. The content here, as you guys know, like the big elephant in the room, FIFA Ultimate Team. It's hard to compete against that more directly. I don't think Konami can do that practically, but they're trying a different way because they already have a lot of traction on the PES mobile market. I think they are trying to exploit that and maybe trying to at least convert maybe 10% or 5% of people from mobile to console as well. I think that is something that has gone unnoticed. The other thing was about, I think, the AI of the CPU. So most probably the demo will include that. I think there would be offline matches like we get usually every year, a small demo, 10 teams maybe. You can play offline, you can play online as well. So I'm guessing that most of the feedback would come after the demo. Let's see how it rolls out. For me, I think the first thing that everyone will look at is probably the graphics, and that would be the starting point to actually decide whether this game is going to be worth it or not. I think there's other questions that they asked. So the biggest thing for PES has been the option files. You guys might already know about this, that PES does work basically on option files. If you don't have option files, it basically doesn't have that many teams. So I think they will be adding support for option files as a free update for PC, PS4, PS5. I can basically say that there wouldn't be any option files for Xbox, most probably. Or 99% there won't be option files for Xbox. It is basically down to Microsoft, not really Konami. The other thing was, and there are a lot of people who play Master League, so there's good news for that, but I don't really take it as a good news because we already had that previously, Master League. It's just that they are making it as premium content, but the problem is they are actually like pushing it way down the line. I think it would come out around January or February, something like that. So it's quite far down the line, which I think is again a bit disappointing, to say the least. When you're basically launching maybe 5% or 10% of the game, and then you're going to add something to it later. I think they talked about maybe the My Club mode in a way. The question was, can you sign players without special agents? I think they're getting rid of that. They say that previous games had a strong lottery element, but eFootball lets you nominate and acquire your favorite players with Match Pass, a system to receive items based on matches played. Free and paid match passes will be available. So I think this goes down the line of freemium model, which is quite famous, I think, in the mobile market. Basically, it started with, and now Fortnite and other games have also adopted. I think the difficult part would be, how do you manage that with a AAA title and an esports game as well on top of that? So I'm guessing that you would have to buy a match pass or something like that to acquire new players and probably new skills or something like that. It does sound exciting, but I think only after playing the game, or actually taking a look at how it actually plays between a mobile device and a next gen device, you can decide that. There's a bit of a good news, I think, for every football fan, or maybe every basically PES fan or eFootball fan, is that they are actually going to announce some details. I'm guessing maybe something like a short demo of gameplay, where we hope that it would be gameplay. I think a lot of people have stopped expecting from Konami mostly, but it does seem like they have confirmed that they are going to participate in Gamescom, which I think is in like 2 to 3 days only. So let's see. I think I'll be giving you an update, or maybe reacting to Gamescom and Konami. It does seem like they have to maybe give some answers to all the feedback that the community have given them, and I think they have to take it in a positive way, because a lot of people care about this franchise, and it does seem like maybe they have portrayed that they don't care about them. If they actually don't care, or if they care, they have to probably show something for people to be excited about. I think my expectations, or maybe a lot of people's expectations, lie around the fact that it has to at least be 2 times or maybe 3 times better graphically, because there's no point if you buying a PS5 or Xbox Series X, waiting for 1 or 2 years for a game, and then basically what you get is even a trimmed down version of what you already had. And I've played PES Mobile. It's good. I mean, it's really good if you compare it to what mobile can offer. But I think a lot of people who come from consoles don't really enjoy that. So we do want it not to feel like a mobile game. I think it will be more of like a mobile version maybe. I think they're going to change it to fit to consoles. I think that's why they're using Unreal Engine. From my understanding, I've been a technical guy, and from my understanding, it does work. Cross-platform does work, but it requires a lot of hard work to actually get that right fully. and for me it's a bit difficult. Like, it's difficult to accept that they would get this right in one go. I think it would take a couple of patches to fix it, and most probably I think they will be doing that with free updates. So let's see. I think a lot of things to look forward to. I'll be reacting and giving my reaction as well. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, and please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel. I'm trying to put out good content. I'll be posting some FIFA news as well. Anyways, bye guys.